Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with episode number 28 of the Hardcore Ironman series, a series in which I'm just doing my best to stay alive, and managed to do that and more last episode where I got my first pet with that Skatizo. I'm not going to be doing this random event, and this episode I'm going to be pushing on with some quests and diaries and mixing in a little bit of Slayer as well. Last episode at the very end I was close to finishing off the Falador Hards, the Lumbridge Hards, and I'm going to even include more diaries on top of that. So kind of the play for this video. The bank is looking good at 150 mil, as good as ever. I mean, just an imbued heart still, I can't believe. But I mean, I am ready to go. I'm ready to get on kind of the mid to high level grind here and start kind of knocking out some of these quests so I can get to the high level fun and also very scary questing. But first, I'm going to try this Charged Dragonstone Jewelry Scroll. I got this last episode, and it's actually very convenient if it does what I think it does. Alright, I'll take that. I was hoping it would recharge the Rings of Wealth, but that's fine, I guess. I'll take the rest. It saves a lot of time for me, so I'm happy to use that, and I have I think 7 or 8 more there, so that's just amazing. I'm pumped to be able to get those. From there, I put that jewelry to use doing Grimtails. Needed to do that quest to go ahead and get myself a Dwarven helmet, which is going to be needed for my Falador Hard diaries. Last episode, I was working a good bit on the diaries and kind of finishing off what I had started there. In the future, still got a lot to do, so I mean, I'm by no means done, but very nice to be able to get this done because it'll allow me the mole locator from the Falador Shield, so that's just going to make the mole killing and the bird's nest obtaining so much easier. So I'm pretty pumped about that. From there, went on over to the castle and got my 3 XP lamps, kind of had them all saved up, and I put them all on Herblore. I do it every time. Every Ironman, every person's just going to get mad if I don't, so I put it all on Herblore, even though I want to desperately put it on Runecraft because I just don't want to do that grind at all, but it is what it is, and honestly, I'm pretty excited to kill some mole. I mean, most people probably don't kill too much mole early on a hardcore, but I really enjoy mole, and I mean, if I get extra, bird's nest that I can use for Herblore and making Sarah Brews, that seems like a fine time, and I don't necessarily feel inefficient by not having the Darrock because, on a hardcore, it's very sus. It's very sketchy. I'm just not a big fan of the idea, especially with how much I AFK. It's asking to die. So I'll stay away, and speaking of asking to die, this is kind of the last clip of the video where my mic was a little off, so I had to re-record it, but basically, I almost died. I was watching soccer, I was on my way to do a Curass task, and basically I tried to get through the agility shortcut near the basilisk. I clicked on what I thought was the agility shortcut, looked at the game, and then while I was looking at the game, I'm like, I might not have clicked the agility shortcut. Like, what if I clicked a basilisk? That would be pretty tough. And so I look back, and I had done exactly that, and I started running. I really didn't know what to pray or if they were going to hit me more. They were hitting like 13, 15. They hit really high if you don't have a mirror shield on. So it was terrifying. And no one click telly or anything. I'm just a big old noob hardcore Ironman that almost got slapped by a basilisk. Would have been tough. And a little after that Curass task, managed to get myself an Abyssal Whip as well. This is like the 4th on the account, so I mean, I guess I don't have too much to do. I can just constantly use Tentacle Whips or something if I want to, if I have them stocked up, but that's about it. Maybe at some point, if I die and want to drop a lot of extra GP to another account, it's like a free bond, free half a bond. I don't know, it really depends. Bonds fluctuate a ton. Just completed my 300 task through Konar, got up to 583 points total with 450 off that one, and gonna get a couple unlocks here through Neve, I think. Gave it a little bit of a look in terms of what I want. The Basilisk, I think I'm gonna get that because once I do the Fremnik Exiles, then I can go get the Jaw, and in terms of that, I'm actually really close. I just have to do Mountain Daughter, and that's not hard at all. So, pretty excited for that. And then there was one extension I wanted to make. Actually, I'm going to have to do Basilisk as well, and I wanted to add Gargoyles. So, it's a nice way to spend basically all the points I just got, and still got like 300 to cancel a bunch of tasks. I really don't have too much I want to spend it on, so it's kind of all just free money at this point. So I just leached my way through a Chambers of Xeric, first KC ever here. 30 minutes, I mean, I didn't participate, I just ate some fish and hung out, but it was a good time. I'm going to do this a little bit in hopes of just getting my tablet so then I can actually teleport here pretty easily. Well, that's fun. That's very, very fun. Okay, so I inspect it. I think I have to go use it on my talisman, maybe? So if I use this tablet on the Xeric's Talisman, there we go. That gives me the ability to teleport to the Xeric's Honor now, which is right here. I don't have to worry about running here or doing any mine carting or any other way that's just honestly awful. So pumped about that, and just gonna keep leeching, see if anything happens. Probably not getting many points, but this time I'm gonna bring a rock cake and actually get some points. So after not having a rock cake, I decided to take my AFK elsewhere and got up to 92 woodcutting. Pretty happy about that. I've been working on some U's and mostly magics right now to get some more birdhouses and whatnot. But I have been working a good bit this episode on oak planks. It's been kind of what I've been doing in the background, up to 9.2k, so I've been AFKing a good bit of that. So pretty excited to put some use to that. I have spent like maybe over 2 mil already on it, so it's been a good bit of money flowing in towards construction already, and then I'll have to pay for a butler and even more stuff, but at least I'll get some good quality of life out of my house. So I'm not really sure what all I'm going to need. I know I'm going to need a lot, so hopefully I can figure that out. First time kind of making an Ironman house, so hopefully it's not too bad. Probably a lot of trips to Celtigrim, but I'll be all right. Like I was talking about with the oak planks, just got on to doing some construction right now, up to 60. As far as I'm concerned, I think I can get up to 71, 72 with the oak planks, and I also might have some teaks from Miscellanea. I know it's kind of been sitting in there for a while, so I want to see what I have in regards to that. So have to stop by there at some point, and yeah, I mean, I don't want to show the house, but I will. It's pretty terrible. I mean, I've showed it a couple times. I'm not really great with decorating my houses. Usually on main accounts, I just don't do anything. Wait until I get like 83, and then I do everything. On this account, I mean, I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but after this grind, then I'm going to see what all I can do. So we'll kind of get it all set up, and honestly, up until this point, I've just mined all my gems and just gotten jewelry done myself. I really don't mind that much, so I know some people may be freaking out, but to me, it's not that big of a deal. So it is what it is. Well, apparently the demon butler is telling me that I have no more oak planks in the bank, so I guess we are coming to an end here. 5k off of 69 construction. I can probably go get, like I said, those teak planks and see what that'll do for me. I'll try to get up to 70, but we'll see where it goes. I'm not really sure. I honestly thought I calculated it and it was up to 70 in my head, but apparently not, and off we go. So for starters, I have about 4,000 teak logs in the bank, so I will definitely have enough for 70. I think I want to get up to 70 at the moment. If there's anything that maybe I need to get another level or two for something really useful, I will try to push those, but I just want to end off at a nice round number. Construction is going to be a long grind. I still have a lot in front of me, but I am going to go get my throne of Miscellanea right now because I am really, really curious what it's looking like. Okay, what you got here, Advisor Grimm? You got a lot of goodies for me. 96%. I actually did do it recently. The last couple times I've collected from here, it's been pretty pathetic, but this time, luckily enough, I'm looking okay. So as far as resources, oh my goodness. All right, so we have a lot of teak logs. So yeah, I'm only going to get up to 70. That's all I got time for. But we have a lot more to go in the future, so I'm pretty excited about that. And as far as the herbs, I mean, goodness, that is an absolute ton. 200 Raynars too. I mean, gosh, I was not expecting all that. Nice little bit of seeds too, actually, if you don't come here for too often. So that's all going to go into my bank. I am going to, I'm going to have to deposit a little bit of extra money. I put 5 mil in here last time, so we're down like 3.7 mil since the last time I reloaded this thing. So more money getting paid out, and yeah, my cash check is swiftly dropped. It was like 13, 14 mil whenever I started this construction grind, and now we're closing in under 8 almost. So having a good time, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go clean all those herbs and make some planks right now. And just got up to 70 construction with a little bit of teak planks. Still have a good amount of logs left, not many planks, but ready to get on out of here. 1891 total, so we're closing in on 1900, really getting up there. I think there might be a couple levels I want to get, maybe outside of my house right now. I kind of have a lot of gold ore I've been meaning to use on smithing for some diaries, so that's kind of where I'm leaning right now, but we'll see. Ended up being able to do a lot more smithing than I had thought. Just got up to 69. I can now make Shazian Helms 3. Not really too worried about that, though. 1 level off of 70, which is really nice. So then I can do Dragon Slayer 2 and Song of the Elves, which is just insane. I mean, now I am actually kind of getting up there. Next episode, I'm just going to absolutely just tear through these quests. And then, I mean, you know, we're kind of getting to the close to late game is what it's looking like. And basically, I went from 63 to 69 smithing. In there, I also did unlock Mithril Plate Bodies, which is a requirement for the Hard Desert Diary and the Hard Arty Diary, so a couple other little things in there that I'm pretty pumped about, and yeah, I mean, with the boost I have going forward, there's, I mean, even other unlocks I could potentially get, but beyond that, I think that's going to be it for the little bit of skilling that I've been doing. Time to go decorate my house and top this video off. So close to 1900 total, but I think we're going to have to save it for next time. going in the house, I've made some upgrades. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy, but a lot of little useful things I got laying around. So, I mean, as far as the layout, pretty happy with what I got. I mean, this room and this area basically empty. That's going to be the Superior Garden at some point, and that's going to be the Nexus kind of teleport area. But beyond that, got an altar that will be down there soon. Once I get a few more levels there, I'll be pretty good with that. Got a nice little storage room over there, along with a lectern, which I haven't had at all on this account, so I can finally start to make some teleports with that. Also built another little teleport chamber right here that I'll fill up with teleports whenever I kind of, decide which ones I want to put there. I'm not really sure yet. Got to get some runes for that and all that. But yeah, beyond that, I mean, up here, this is like, a couple rooms where the demon sleeps and kind of has his own section of the house. I have to add a servant's bag over there at some point soon, so I can kind of have a little easier time with my construction. Also a mounted glory, so pretty excited about that over here. Haven't had one of those ever in game. I've never built one. And then also got the armor repair stand up here. So, I mean, doing pretty good. Definitely still some things that I need in the house, but as far as 70 construction and what I am looking at right now, I'm pretty happy with it overall. So definitely pumped with how that turned out and excited to keep it going even more. Really happy with where the account is. I mean, geez, man, almost 1900 total and 152 mil bank. Someone asked me last video, why do you say the bank total? I say the bank total because it gives an idea, how far we are, what kind of stuff we got. I don't know. I'm just used to it from the free-to-play to back series, so I still do it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, anything you want to see from me, anything I should do on the account. If you guys want a backseat game, feel free. I mean, I could use some help here and there. On top of that, if you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as I go live, make sure to subscribe. Also, we'll be streaming after this, so feel free to check out that and other links down below. And with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.